Hey guys, today I'm featuring the new changes on the Chinese kingdoms and how you can play as them, as well as some examples on how to ruin Ming before you start. As always, when you play as a release vassal, there are a lot of things you can do before beginning your real campaign. But the simplest one will be to just release and play as right off the bat. But as Ming start with 1100 dev and a bunch of army, you probably want to first release all the vassals you can and then release and play as the last one, so they are a little weaker. An even better way to split them is making yourself, while you're playing as Ming, lose stability by, for example, truce breaking, and then gaining some unrest and losing mandates, then accepting separatist demands so they are completely released from Ming, not even as vassals. So when you release and play as the last one, you only have to fight Ming 1v1, or even you can ask some independent support. Of course, you have a ton of ways to weaken them even more before playing as the release vassal. You can take loans, raising autonomy everywhere, deleting armies and forts, cancelling tributaries. But just be careful, you cannot release and play as a vassal if you're at war, so do this last. You could also spend some years to develop the provinces of the vassal you intend to play as before leaving. Most of the release nations have generic Chinese ideas, which are pretty bad as much as Ming ideas. The only Confucian nation that has unique ones is Shun, and they are pretty good. They start with a whopping 95 dev, and as all the other Chinese nations, they have Ming missions and can take the Chinese kingdom reform that gives 10% manpower recovery speed, 100 governing capacity, and the kingdom rank. It also gives the access to Unify China Casus Belli, which is super strong as it gives very low AE for all the Chinese provinces. But you get minus 100 opinion with all other Chinese kingdom nations, so you probably won't be able to ally any of them. If you want unique ideas, you can also take Dali, they are pretty decent, and start with 49 dev, and are Theravada. You can still take Chinese kingdom. The only remaining unique ideas are Yi and Miao, but they are animist and cannot take the Chinese kingdom reform. One good thing about playing a released nation is that you get a ton of crown lands, so you can give the mana points privileges right away without penalties. Anyway, whatever Chinese kingdom nation you pick, and once you're independent, you'll be able to use the Unified China CB to blob very fast. About the mandate, you have two choices. Either full annex Ming to get this event that deletes the mandate of heaven forever and you get a bunch of mana points, or use the claim mandate CB on Ming or whoever took it and grab it for yourself. When you get the mandate with any nation, even the non-Chinese kingdom, you get the new Imperial Dynasty bonus for 25 years. That gives a lot of bonuses. Paradox said it's supposed to help AI nations to unify China easier, but players also get it. You will start with 60 mandates, but if you don't control Nanjing, Beijing and Canton, you will lose a lot of it, and you should try to stabilize pretty fast, because once you're below 50 mandates, you get stacking penalties that can be hard to manage, including your army taking more damage, a lot of national unrest, and less good produce modifier. And the lower your mandate is, the more chances you have to get bad events. To make it improve faster, you can improve your stability. Each point gives you 0.02 mandate each month, and using the Unified China CB also gives you 0.05 each month during the war. So it compensates for not having the 3 key provinces. So I think that's it for China. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!